What's up, guys? Welcome to your physics class with Nikke and Dragon Traveler. I did not forget about the game. I think this is going to be the first stream in a while that we're finally going to get to do some Dragon Traveler. And of course, I'll be going through Nikke dailies on my main account, as well as keeping up with some progress on the new account. Video dropping for my new account tomorrow. I wasn't going to do it today, but then we got the dev note, so I kind of shifted back the schedule. But we'll be doing our 2-week check-in a couple days late for the second account, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Sometime tomorrow. We go ahead and just grab a couple things here. Oh, special arena ranking bonus, nice. I need those gems. I'm looking at what, 18,000 right now? 18,627. How do I end up with 27 gems anyway? I don't know how that works. But yeah, I think the dev notes were some of the most exciting dev notes we've gotten for a while. A lot of really good improvements as far as just quality of life stuff. Getting an exchange system for Harmony Cube batteries is amazing. A couple of things that'll just make it easier to use resource boxes. As well as, of course, the big things like the new community vote skin for Cinderella. In fact, why don't we just start with a little quiz here? Not a quiz, a poll, whatever. What are you voting for? So let's go. We'll just leave this up through like most of the stream. I'm trying a new keyboard. So it's got like the clicky switches. So if you hear it more in the background, that's why. It feels really nice, but it's definitely louder. Let's see. So we will go with Schoolgirl. That's not how you spell girl. Schoolgirl. Maid. Bunny. And like I said, we'll just like leave that up on the YouTube side through like most of the stream. And we'll see what people say later on. Grab some stuff with the shop, and then I'll check in with chat here in a second. I have no idea how many people are even watching yet. Hold on. I might have been talking to nobody this entire time. Ooh, nice. Free credits, free credits. Fortunately, I have quite a bit of resources saved up if I do want to actually get Senti's treasure, which I probably do. I mean, she's one of my like favorite launch characters in the game. And so the fact that she's actually going to be good, potentially, I don't want to say for sure she's going to be good, is exciting. Because her favorite item was definitely a huge disappointment. Oh, I got way too much wind. Oh, I got too much fire too. And I kind of got too much water. That's fine. Okay, whatever. I guess we're stocked up on elemental stuff. Anyway, let me check in with chat. Okay, ooh, chat's kind of popping off already. We got Lone Syndicate, Sudden But Inevitable, Dr. Yiggles, Bud, Orisha, what's up, what's up? Hello Sparks and fellow physics fans, like the PH fans. Hey, nice, what's up, what's up? April Fool's event gave weird gem totals as rewards. That could be it. Yeah, you might be right. That might be why I have this like 37 gems. Let's see. What skin are you voting for? Yeah, well, we just put in the poll, so let me know. Lone Syndicate says made 100%. Bud says made. Orisha says bunny. Sword of Moon, what's up? Finally gonna be able to use your Senti bikini skin after a year of getting when she gets buffed. Yeah, I know, right? Dude. I put her in the thumbnail too. Like, Senti has always been a favorite, and then she got this skin, and she looks amazing, and then we like barely got to use her. Because like you don't even see the Nikkes, like you just see their chibi versions if you're using them. So even if you're a big PvP person, it's like, it still kind of goes to waste. I think from what I've seen so far, obviously no official voting has been in, but just from reading comments and like seeing what people are saying in my community, I say my community like I own it, but you know, people who watch my stuff and are on my Discord, you know what I mean? definitely the maid seems the most popular, with Bunny being second most, and it seems like very few people are going to be voting for the schoolgirl. I think it actually looks pretty nice, and I kind of like the details with her desk and her bag and everything, but it seems to be the least popular so far. Finally reclaimed first place in your union for the minigame. Got 380k. Wave 66. Dang, that's pretty dang high. Who'd have the best story with Cindy? School, maids, or Bunny? Well, so it was pointed out to me that I think maid definitely makes the most sense. Because like if you think about the original story of Cinderella, she was like with her evil stepmom and basically just used as a maid. So it's kind of like a little nod to her character name. So I think that kind of works. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know what the best story would be. All three of the outfits are definitely like the big cliches, right? The mage skin looks a ton like, what is it, Aegir from, I'm chewing in all your ears. Looks like, from Azure Lane. It's almost a straight up copy. Which doesn't make it bad, but she looks so similar, like with the long hair and everything. I think visually, I just like the bunny the best, but honestly, I'm gonna keep using her normal skin. I mean, I like her normal look more than even her gotcha skin, which is beautiful, don't get me wrong. But I just think her normal look is so strong. It's a Frito snack day, by the way. Oops, we already talked to Bestie. I did get her past skin, like the little white dress where she looks like she's going out clubbing or something. Sometimes I'll use that one, but I still prefer her normal skin. What's worrying you is that they said that they would receive feedback. A Senti rework was too strong, so she might get nerfed. Well, I think just change from how they were going to change her. She'll for sure be stronger than her original favorite item is, because it's just trash. They're going to make her viable in both PvE and PvP, which is like their big challenge of balancing that. JP fans going crazy for Bunny? Well, if JP prefers Bunny, then Bunny is winning. Whatever JP votes for the most is going to win. What's up, Kimmy? Welcome. Dr. Eagles has her gotcha skin. We'll probably keep using it. I mean, that makes sense. You paid good money for that. It's a very good skin. Yeah. What's up, Dr. Eagles? On Twitch? Alright, who should I talk to? I gotta add 2 new people to my advise rotation. Oh, novel. Alright, have not gotten any points towards novel sticker at all. Dude, I've been hungry all day. I don't know why. It's not like I haven't eaten. Just kind of a fatty today. Orisha says I pray for anything but the maid outfit. Outside of Privity, most of the maid outfits aren't that appealing. Maids are popular, though. A lot of people do like the maids. Ryochi the Wolf, welcome. Hello. Oh, shoot. Wait, where did Biscuit go? I didn't add her as a favorite. Biscuit, where are you? Wait. Dang, now I have to find her again. Did she go all the way to the bottom since I already advised her? Is that how that works? Maybe that's how that works. No, that's not how that works. Dang it. Okay. Biscuit. Here we go. There we go. Good. Now I won't have to find her. What's up, Vermouth? Welcome to the stream. How do you get to level 40? Pilgrims and overspecs, if you have them at max limit break, can get to 40 affection. I think a lot of people are enjoying the Archrangers event. It's looking like it's pretty popular. I'm enjoying the minigame. I haven't, like, done a really serious run. I've been so busy with just, you know, like life in general, but playing the second account, trying to, you know, push campaign takes up a lot of time. I keep hearing great things about the story. By the way, is my chewing like insanely loud? If it's obnoxious, then I'll stop. But also, I'm really enjoying these chips. Oh, hey. I'll mention this again later in the stream. But we are recruiting for my union again, okay? So I'm going to need to fill 2 spots this time. So if you have like a level 600 plus account on NA, or at least close to level 600, hit me up. If you're like level 7 something or 800, definitely hit me up. Snack away? Alright, cool, thank you. I be needing it. Let's go with Black Shadow Scarlet today. Did I pick up my bulletin board rewards? Nope. Oh, we got overclock. I forgot to do it yesterday. Well, I guess I'll do interception because I misclicked. Huh. But I didn't do overclock yesterday, so we'll do that. Hey, did you guys see my posts on the Flex channel on Discord? I got insane luck with Neon. If you haven't already, go look. I can't believe it. I get so unlucky with rerolls. And yesterday / this morning, but like before reset, it was my time, man. I could not believe I got such good luck. So no more rerolling Neon. I might do a little bit of rerolling just to get some better values on a couple things, but she's already looking very solid. I don't need any different lines. Am I ready for summer units? I mean, kinda, not really. I have like 350 gold tickets. And what did we say? A little over 18,000 gems. So I will be able to pity twice. That's not a great situation to be in, but I am like, you know, guaranteed to at least get the new units. All things considered, with all the crazy stuff we had lately, I think it's a decent situation. Oh, dude, I wish I got Neon on my new account. Still no pilgrims on my new account. Should I keep re-rolling for blue or black charge speed? I mean, Neon's not that high on my list to like totally optimize. There's other units that I'll probably want to like really fine-tune before I would do that for Neon. You got 2 copies of Enikke on a poll? That's crazy. Zach Addison asks, is it worth it to upgrade to a perfect item if you only have enough material for the first stage, or should you keep the doll until 161 perfect materials? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you talking about like the purple collectible dolls? If the summer leaks are true, you'll probably fold there. I mean, dude, it doesn't even matter. Like, any summer units are like a must pull. Like, no one's skipping summer. It's one of the most anticipated events. I would say even more than collabs, outside of anniversaries and half anniversaries, summer is probably the most anticipated event of the year. He's saying he can't max favorite item right away. Is it still worth it to change from the purple favorite? Yeah. There's no downside. Just get the favorite item. There's no point in like staying on a purple doll, if that's what you mean. And I love playing with Enikke. She's definitely my favorite burst one to use. Not just because she's OP. Like, obviously she's OP, but... Dude, it's giving me so many epic buffs. What is this? I'm kind of envious of people that have Moran's gotcha skin. I've always been a fan of Moran's original look. It's cool. I didn't bother getting the dinosaur one, but that gotcha skin is peak. It's also $60 though. So far in the poll, it looks like Maid is currently ahead at 57% for what you guys are voting for. Which checks out, because like I said, most of what I've seen in my community is people saying they like the maid skin. Spec up. Cool. Hey, welcome those that just joined the stream. And what up, Warlock? How are you today? All right, easy clap. Like, even more so than normal. Excuse me. That was maybe the breeziest overclock I've ever done. Like, not that it's ever been challenging at my power level, but I don't know, that one was just, like, extremely smooth. Like, I was way over the power limit from the very first stage. Waiting for the fan vote. Yeah, we're all anticipating that. There'll be folks who like the skin because it's a maid and folks who like the shoes the maid is not wearing. Got two communities there. Shift Up is promoting diversity. Yeah. They're definitely checking the boxes for different niches. Usually follow auto yours nowadays. Yeah. I can't remember I didn't fully auto, to be honest. I kind of wish you could just skip like you could the normal simulation room. But you only have to do it like every month, so it's not a big deal. Oh yeah, I got Senti on my team. She's ready for her favorite item. She's like, make it good. Welcome, welcome. All right. Special Ed Arena is closed for the day. So, we got Tribe Tower. Still can't do the Pilgrim Arena or Pilgrim Tower on my other account. It's so annoying. Sudden is back to 150 custom modules. Dude, we'll probably drop a bunch on Summer Anise once you've got her built. Well, good luck with the rolls. With 150 modules, you better get something. Dude, I'm gonna be tempted to get that Naga skin. Like, I do still use her in the Missilous Tribe Tower. And occasionally in something else. One day she'll get a treasure. I feel like getting the summer Naga skin might be worth it. Do you know what level you start getting gated by credits and not by core dust? Never. It's always going to be core dust. I mean, obviously it depends on what you're doing. If you build a crap ton of gear and you're spending credits like crazy on a bunch of stuff, you can get temporarily gated by credits. But assuming kind of like normal progression habits, and in the long term, it's always going to be core dust. There have been cases where mega whales that buy the most possible core dust for real life money end up focusing so much on the core dust, they actually get slightly gated by battle data. But that's like 0.01% of the population. And even then, in the long run, they'll still be gated by core dust. You'll definitely be getting the Naga skin. You'll get that in Summer Maiden. They'll probably rerun it. It's a really good skin. Summer Maidens might be one of the best in the game ever. Hopefully she gets a good treasure. I mean, eventually Naga will get a treasure. She's a solid unit, but she's not top tier anymore. Lone Syndicate, biggest Maiden supporter, has been waiting for the treasure. Maybe we'll get an announcement in July. Because new treasures are coming around the corner. A lot of people would be happy about it, for sure. Maiden has a big fan base. Dude, chat is already going crazy about Maiden talk. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go rinse off my greasy fingers. Well, I got back just in time. As I sat down, I saw like the mission end. Marshana treasure win? I'm sure she'll get one eventually too. She's a somewhat old unit. Dude, that looks crazy. This is still, I think, one of the most epic bosses. I think you first fight it in like chapter 6 or something. And I remember the first time I saw that transformation, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like, it just, the scale and the production value compared to other mobile games when that first launched was crazy. Toger mold fragments, woohoo. Yeah, dude, the OST for that fight, hands down, one of my favorites. One of the best of all time. 5 custom modules. It's not a lot, but we're building up. I gotta start saving. Now that I finished Neon, I gotta start saving for the summer unit, so I have some custom modules for them. You want to call it the Mama team? Sure. Whatever floats your boat. Alright. Iron. So I'm kind of saving all these. Like, anytime I get an Elysian mold, I open it right away. But everything else I'm saving. It's a long road, guys. What is Archranger? Is she a Missilus? Tetra. She's Tetra. So we got Tetra. I'm tempted to pull for 1 copy of Summer Helm, but it'd be a silly thing to do with the amount of resources that I have. But yeah, I've got Tetra molds, I think. Or did I use them after Brika and Mint came out? Maybe I did use them. All right, let's go to the event. I'm kind of hyped for story part 2, not gonna lie. Pull for Helm. Yeah, with my 18,000 gems. The only reason I'm tempted to is because I just accidentally got Limit Break 2 for her. Because I wasn't even, like, I got her 1 copy originally, and then when they did a rerun, it was like a combined banner. And so I just like got some extra copies of her. So she's at Limit Break 2, which just feels weird. I want to complete it to get max Limit Break, but it's not worth it. Tia Naga Ein treasure wouldn't be far-fetched in your opinion. Maxwell treasure? I'd be hyped for a Maxwell treasure. She is the only Madness member without one, that's true. Yeah, and I feel like she needs a treasure before we get their new upgrade versions, which are already in the story for quite a while, right? Like Mattis and Absolute are the ones with like the tactical upgrades. And so I feel like a maximal treasure has to come sooner rather than later. Is there a point to wishlisting Bunny Aid? Or can you remove her for mint and Prika copies for 160 wall? Bunny Aid and mint and Prika give very similar damage results. I think Bunny Aid is worth getting. But your primary objective, no matter what the units are, is to pass the 160 wall. So do whatever you need to for that. Oh, dang. Riptor only has 7k gems? Ouch. Probably shouldn't roll more for Sakura. Depends on where you're at. But yeah, I generally wouldn't recommend it. Dude, I think everybody wants Arc Rager red and blue now. They're cool designs. They're really cool designs. Dude, red is popular for sure. A lot of people said their favorite is red. Alright, it's minigame time. I've done, like, no upgrades. So, let's do some upgrades. They're all level 1. Rarity of weapon seems really good. Attack also seems great. What is this? Increase the amount of weapons you can remove. Increase how many items you can refresh. Gold up experience. We're just going all in on these. Rarity and attack. Nice. Alright, let's start. We're gonna go for just like a whatever random build. Dude, I wish I could fit these better. I guess I can only choose these. Honestly, the machine gun is like a most awkward one to fit. I think we're gonna go for normal damage, just for the heck of it, because I don't think I've ever done like a normal damage run with just like the MGs and like pistols and stuff like that. Normal attack damage, there we go. It knew exactly what I wanted to try this time. I think AoE is the way to go. Like, it's just always been the way to go with like grenades and stuff. But I just want to try different stuff for the sake of trying it. Pierce attack damage? Yeah, we'll get that. I should have got the slot upgrades as start those make a huge difference. Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually I'm gonna get all of them, right? It doesn't, like, at the end we'll have them all. Alright, let's move this over here. Because honestly, any runs that you do before you have every single upgrade is just kind of irrelevant. With normal attack reload time. Because you're like going in like just underpowered, you know? So like really sweating it to get a score that you'll be able to easily beat later on. Best combo you found is bowgun and shotgun and grenade. I kind of hate the bowgun. Not because it's bad. Bowgun is very strong, but it's so awkward to build around. Like, getting it to fit in something is annoying as hell. Flamethrower. How can I fit this flamethrower in here? Like this. Could fit more weapons in the beginning with a maxed out inventory, for sure. Normal attack damage. Yep. Sweet. Oh no, but I'm screwed with this. Wait, can I just move things around? Yep, there we go. Another weapon that I think is really, really good, but annoying as all hell to build with, is the blade thing, where it's just like a plus symbol. I don't know. Experience gain. We'll go with that. This one. It's a good weapon. But, like, where do you ever put it? Do that. I think this is the first run I've ever done trying to focus on normal weapons. Ooh, what is that? There we go. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to do normal weapons, though. So we'll go with, what is this, submachine gun? Yeah. Oh, it's the wrong way. That's annoying. Whatever. Pierce damage? Sure. No, that doesn't help me. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. I guess we just don't get that. Unless... No, we'll just stick with that. When we get to the second account, Damage for all main weapons. That's nice. When we get to the second account, we're not going to do the minigame at all. Like, I'll just quit as soon as we get 1,000 points. Because I can't go through this twice. It's way too long. Oh, come on. Is there really nothing? I guess we can use the pistol. I feel like normal weapons are probably like the worst strategy to go for. Rage and reload speed. Dude, reload speed is extremely good. If I'm trying to focus on normal weapons, maybe I take the shotgun. Although I kind of want this. But at what cost? We'll go with that. Played the minigame a lot today, but it's not a problem. You can stop at any time. It's definitely addictive. What is that? Okay, let's remove this crossbow so we don't ever see that again. That was a terrible selection. Cool. Increased damage to all main weapons. Yeah, I'll take that. I probably should have removed that blade. I forgot. Oh well. Summon attack damage. Yeah, we'll take the supporter. Upgrade our pistol. Upgrade our twin guns. Upgrade that shit. Whatever it is. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. 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 Normal reload time, normal attack damage. What do you do with normal reload time? Ooh, a laser. Do I want to start investing in laser guns? Probably kind of late in the game to do that. Hey, look at that. Our first gold weapon. Do I want to do this? It's like, there's no way for me to put it anywhere. I don't think I want to do that. Let's refresh. Get a shotgun. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there and there. There. Complete expansion. Oh, finally, I can combine these things. Oh my god. I've had them for so long. Fresh. Dude, suddenly I can combine a ton of them. Ooh, the twin pistols. Okay, I gotta just like look at things. I can definitely optimize this more at this point. So, let's go. Stick that up there. Put this in here. Okay. There we go. Refresh. Combine the pistols. So we can combine the shotguns. And bring in another shotgun. Ooh, where can I fit this? Maybe we don't do another shotgun. What if I stick the pistol down here? Does that help me at all? The shotguns next to each other. Man, I don't think I can add this twin pistol anywhere. It's kind of annoying. Combine your blue pistols. Yeah, I got it. Good looking out, though. Good looking out. I feel like there's... Is there no way for me to do this? I can't use the twin pistols. It is what it is, I guess. All right. Normal attack damage. Really? Now it's trolling me with with the twin pistols again? Come on. Alright, I do kind of want this MG. Maybe I just don't use a submachine gun. I'm like never getting other submachine guns, so the game just doesn't want to give those to me, I guess. I have regrets about how I built my thing. Getting that MG is going to be pretty difficult. Because I can't fit the other arc rifle in there. Alright, it's not very efficient. But maybe I do that. I think we'll just go with that. Area attack damage 3, that would be super good, but I'm not doing AoE attack. Reduce reload time for all main weapons. Yes. You can only get one summon at a time, so not need a second pistol slot. This doesn't make him fire more, though. Maybe I don't understand how that works. I thought it would give him an extra gun to fire, but maybe that isn't how that works? Because if that's true, then yeah, this is just a straight up wasted... Like, I don't need this at all, because I already have it at yellow. Let's refresh. Dude, it's so annoying. But this can't fit anywhere. Probably just ups the damage. You're not certain how stacking the same weapons works. Yeah, I'm not sure either, but it's a good point. Like, I wonder what exactly that does do. Because I just figured, you know, like, obviously if I get, like, multiple pistols, then I fire 2 pistols. So I figured, like, the summon would then get multiple weapons. But maybe that's not how that works. Not sure you understand how it works either, but you figured having a second yellow summon doesn't give you a second guy, so probably not additive. I mean, it kind of makes sense what you're saying. I don't know if that helps my situation, though, because I'm trying to do this stupid shit and it won't fit. I guess if I flip it this way, move everything over... It kind of does make it better if I just decide to not use that. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Oh, sure. Now you give me a submachine gun. Trash. All right, refresh. To the arc rifle. Nice. Second gold weapon. Refresh you. Ooh, okay, good. We got the repair. And... got another MG. Start. I'm just hitting the special button as quickly as I can when I notice. Because I'm just trying to reach the challenge, because you have to use so many of them. You think perks are the way to upgrade summon guys once they've hit yellow? Like, perks are the only way to upgrade them? You might be right. Complete expansion. Alright, another pistola. Oh, I need to remove this. Fresh. Grab that, even though it's terrible. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Nice. Maybe I'll take up my flamethrower. I kind of just used it randomly. You know, just to fill up a slot, but I'm not trying to buff flamethrowers, so I could now bring in the submachine gun. Cool. Continuing with this pistol. All right, start. Dude, the minigame's so good. This is definitely like a top 3 minigame for sure. I think being able to turn the weapons, it's a subtle change, but it does make a big difference. Like, it really improves the game. Because it gives you so many more options on what you can build, you know? Dude, double grenades, that's so good. If I was going for like a real run, that would be pretty sweet. Increase range. Let's refresh. Pierce damage, summon attack damage. I will say the range of the normal weapons is pretty dang nice. Which are your favorite minigames except for this limited one? Other than this one, what are some of my favorite minigames? The tower defense one, the like whatever the crown one was called. That's a really, really good one. The Stellar Blade one is really cool, but it's also a little jank, because you're kind of playing Stellar Blade without really playing Stellar Blade. Normal attack damage. Ooh, okay. Nice. What are some other really good minigames? The Cinderella one was amazing, but that was not a minigame. Also, the controls were a little bit jank on it. But it was very cool. Pierce attack reload time. I don't even have pierce weapons. Well, it is what it is. You're a big Metrovania fan? Nice. I mean, that was like a legit game. Like, it was not a mini game. Even the devs said that. Like, we were stretching the definition of, like, what a mini game is. Nice, another gold weapon. I feel like there's another really good one that I'm not thinking of, though. Oh, the Vampire Hunter one. Whatever it was actually called. Also really cool. A very good one. How can... Oh, I can just combine these. Derp. So we'll put these back. And whatever, I just won't use this flamethrower. I don't know. Can I put the flamethrower somewhere? Maybe it was better like this. No, I'm just not even going to worry about it. You think the Crossy Road knockoff was also good? I don't know what that is. What game was that? Since you started Licorice Recoil Collab, the only other minigame you've tried is the cooking one, which you hated. The cooking one was definitely polarizing. The Licorice Recoil one was, like, very difficult. Like, very, very difficult. Do I need this? Maybe I do. And let's get rid of this and use this. Thing is, if I didn't use this, I could get another weapon. I think I should keep it, though. Is there something I'm not seeing that I can combine easily? I don't think so. Yeah, the invisible one is where it got hard. The other ones were a cakewalk. Ooh, reload time for all main weapons. Yes, we will take that. But the last difficulty got pretty insane. Like, I did not get good scores on any of them in the last difficulty. One of them, I just, like, magically had the right timing down for some reason. But the problem is I was never sure what the timing was for the other two. Attack, 206. 270. What do I want to invest more in? Do I value the arc rifle more or the machine gun? I want to say arc rifle. I think. What if we moved these around just a little bit? Did this. Wait, does that benefit me at all? Yeah, it does. But I don't even need to do that. I can combine them. Oh my god, there we go. And now put this in. So which do you think is the best ranger to use as like a character if you're going for a high score on this? Ooh, nice. Guess we'll just throw in that laser gun for right now. Yeah, I kind of think the arc rifle is a bit better than the machine gun. Summon attack damage. What does this do? Experience gain? No one cares about experience gain. The ones that come out later will for sure, I'm just assuming, be better, right? But I just meant for now, like, what do you think are the best ones? I kind of like the third one. Or just the first one, to be honest. The one that I'm using right now. Increase damage by 10%. I think I want that rather than the critical one. Just 10% flat more damage is good. Oh, but you know what? Maybe I want to do it this way. Ooh. No, it's destroying the wall. Oh my god. Just put this in here. I feel like I'm starting to wonder, like, what am I looking at? Is there stuff that I'm forgetting to combine? I think this is good. Third one is really good. Yeah, it feels like it's quite useful. Oh, it's starting to fall apart, guys. The weakness of normal weapons is starting to show. Normal attack damage. Oh my god, we needed that. Level 3. Okay. Go away! Don't shoot my wall! I want to use this. But I guess I'll just take these pistols for now. Your highest run was with normal weapons? Wow. I'm surprised. But I guess, like, in theory, any strategy could be viable, right? Do I want to use these? Yes. Do I want a shotgun or a submachine gun? I think I want the submachine gun because I'm trying to combine these. Pierce is good. I do really like piercing weapons. Speaking of Pierce, I'm not using any though. Oh, well, I have the arc rifle. Wait. I have the arc rifle. Okay, we'll go with that. Ooh, there we go. Just organizing these. And one of these. Oh my god, that was a lucky run. That was lucky. Another gold. There we go. Refresh. Oh, we'll drop that in right away. Cool. That was a pretty lucky batch I just got. Oh my god, I think it's over here. Yep. Alright, not bad, not bad. There's still a lot more upgrades that we can get. So, you know. Did I get any new things? New stuff in the collection? Nice. Because there were like new weapons that I hadn't used before. Claim these. Sweet. Yeah, debuffs and the grenades, you're right, that is very good. Special arena rewards? Okay, cool. I'll take it, I guess. I have friend requests. Wait, did I lose a friend? Apparently I lost a friend. Okay. Who do I have requests from? I think this is in my community. I'm gonna add G Brian. I'm pretty sure this guy's in my community. Anything worth getting in inventory? Yep, I need to do that. So here's what my neon is looking like. So we got charge speed, elemental damage, and attack. A little low on the charge speed, and honestly slightly low on the attack too. But I'm not gonna optimize this, at least not right now. And then for arms, we got attack and elemental. We have no third line, but honestly, I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. And then charge speed, elemental, and attack. I do want to reroll its elemental because 16 elemental is pretty low, but it's good. And then for boots, attack, charge speed, and elemental. So we got our 3 lines of charge speed and 4 lines of attack and elemental damage. I'm pretty happy with where our girl is at. How much money did I spend on my main account? I have no idea. Is it in 5 digits? It's definitely not in 5 digits. Nowhere near 5 digits. No. You know, I get money that I like, you know, just get from like channel advertising income and sometimes donations that people will give me during like anniversary events and stuff like that. So I'll buy more around those times. But like, as far as just what I personally purchase, it's sometimes nothing in a whole month. And sometimes it might be somewhere between like $20 to $40. And like I said, during big events, when like there's like a fund that I get super chats for, I might spend like $100 to $200, something like that. But overall, no, not even. You know, it's definitely nowhere near 5 digits. It would be impossible. I'd have to go back. Well, it wouldn't be possible. It would be very difficult to like go back and calculate what it is. But this is not a whale account. Your neon lines are pretty mediocre for the most part, you think? Well, that's just how it is. You can improve them eventually. You're so tempted to use resources to get to 200, but it'll take like 70% of your boxes. I mean, if you're stuck, open the boxes. If not, just push as hard as you can. Don't forget about hard mode campaign too. All right, so we're gonna leave it here. I'm going to switch to the alternate account. And we'll go through dailies there. If I had to give like just a rough guess of like ballpark how much I've spent, and I really don't know if this is accurate, but I'm just thinking like as far as monthly spending and then like sometimes on big events. And we're coming up to 4 years of Nikkes, a little less than 4 years. I want to say that's probably like let me think, like 2, 8, maybe around 15 to 1700 total in almost 4 years. I would guess is in the ballpark of what I've spent. But that's like total guessing.
승리의 여신 니케.
All right. So I'm not going to go through like a full like progress update because I will do that in tomorrow's video. So, you know, you'll kind of see like some new stuff that I'm using on stream, obviously. But for full details on like what new units I've gotten and stuff like that, I will talk about it in the next video for the account update. I'm stacked. I mean, you know, $1,500 you could say sounds like a ton of money. But in the world of gacha games, that's like very little. And I personally would not feel comfortable spending even close to that if I didn't do this as a job, right? Like I'm a content creator, I'm a streamer. So a lot of that money comes back to me, right? How'd your union do here? Well, we were missing a person in this union raid. We only had 31, and we got rank 72. And I am recruiting. We need to fill 2 slots for this next union raid. So if you guys have like a level 600 plus account on NA, let me know. We want you in my union. Oh, how did my union do here? Dude, I mean, we're still on, like... Oh, we're up to level 9. That's actually a lot better than I expected. But yeah, we haven't even made it to hard mode. We'll do our raid attacks later. It's not too bad since over 4 years just going around. That's only 375 a year, which is a decent chunk, but not horrible. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I'm making money by playing this. You know, there's some people who have enough money where spending $375 on a game is just like whatever, it doesn't matter. Bless them for being the whales that support this game. But myself personally, like I said, I would not feel comfortable even doing that if I wasn't a streamer. Okay, let's get interception out of the way. So I have managed to get a full clear on Gravedigger. I got it just yesterday, so hopefully we can do that again now. You can see I switched up my strategy a little bit for the squad that I'm using. I had been using Drake, and I decided Drake was honestly just not worth it. Which was surprising, because Drake is one of my best units. But having the iron weakness with sugar was just so good. And with the quick reload from Privity on Sugar and Eve, it helps so much. There we go. Full clear. You subsidize Spark's waifu collection? Yeah. Just by watching me, you are subsidizing it. So thank you, everybody. And then, like, a lot of the, like, money that I make, you know, is literally to be spent. Like, the whole purpose of, like, getting those anniversary funds or big event funds that you guys give me super chats for during that time is literally for me to spend in the game so I can make more content for you guys, right? So I can, like, have the ability to review things for you, show you things that maybe you weren't able to get yourself. And so it just goes right back into the game and into making content for you guys. Dude, Gravedigger is a pain in the butt. He's very nimble, for sure. Does shotgun comp work against long-range targets or no as well? Never looked into it much. Shotgun comp will fall off a lot if the enemy is far away. Every weapon has a range that's most effective at. And shotgun is okay at medium range, but it becomes pretty bad at long range. It's best when it's up in your face. All right, simulation room. So I just unlocked 5. We are gonna fail big time for sure, but we're gonna try it. There's no way I clear this. Let's see. What? Who's dead here? Okay, so we're just gonna go with my 5 highest CP units and see if I can skip. Nope, I cannot skip. Okay, alright. So, that's not an option. Which means I have to try and fight this. And I am extremely underpowered. We probably just die on the first level here. A waifu Ouroboros? Pretty much, pretty much. Oh my god, dude, we're getting so wrecked already. As soon as that boss spawns, it's gonna be bad news. Oh my god, we took so much damage. That was just phase 1. Heal spray? I think we go with heal spray. What is this? Drain converter? Oh, we just get that. Healing for everybody. Ooh, square buff. Is Naga overall good? Yeah. She's not top tier anymore, but she is a solid unit, and she is the best burst 2 that I have on this account. Here we go. We were able to focus down the boss with leaving that like one bad guy left. That definitely helped a lot. You like having Drake as one of your high power units so long as you like this isn't helping with the range problems, so wasn't ever sure if she needs a full comp or just range issues. I mean, if you're trying to be like, you know, do optimal teams, Drake is only used on the shotgun team. So if you're doing solo raid, you're gonna pair her with like Summer Dorothy, Arcana, Tuve, and that's gonna be like your shotgun team. Otherwise, you know, when you're starting out, you know, like me on this account, I'm just using her as like an off-burst buffer, and she does generally solid damage. I have an extra limit break for her, so she's just a good filler unit on my squad. Drake fell off. I mean, if you want to use her at the high level, you're gonna need her treasure. Take the square. This guy keeps jumping everywhere. Okay, here we go, boss time. Boss down. Yeah, Drake is actually one of the best treasure units. Full charge damage. No, I think I'll take this one. Just get healing every turn. You poured all your resources into Privity's treasure. I mean, that makes sense. And then Helm. Helm is literally the best treasure unit in the game. Like, definitely want to build Helm. She's just universally applicable, extremely helpful in like a ton of situations. We're going further than I thought. Honestly, I thought I was going to fail after that first level. Let's see. Decrease attack of target. Restore when I'm below 20. That seems... We'll just go with decrease attack of target. It's kind of bad, but whatever. Spec up or ICU? I think I just... ICU is tempting, but I think I just need to go to spec up. This is the worst spec up, though. Are you kidding me? I guess I'll go with this. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. You're also forgetting Helm is hot. Oh, I didn't forget. Alright, we need to destroy the rifles. Oh my god, it already one-shot Naga. Well, we're doomed. Oh, yep, we're like doomed. Dude, I could not focus fire that rifle down fast enough. Alright, so... Probably not a lot of point in continuing, but we will. Here we go. This team probably gets wiped. The bench is not deep, guys. Destroyed the fucking rifle. We got one down. Oh my god, we actually destroyed both rifles. Maybe we'll clear this. This is still going to be a pretty big uphill battle. We have no cooldown reduction. This is a freaking dog. Dude, we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. Oh, never mind. Maid mass went down. It's bad news. Oh no, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying. Everyone's dying. F me. Oh. I had a moment of hope. Alright. Well, we failed. Okay. End simulation. Garbage. Alright, well, let's just clear for C if possible. Just to pick up the rest of our rewards. I did have some Nikkes left, but trust me, they were not going to get me there. The ones I had left were not going to be worth using. Alright, so once we clear Sim Room, we'll... Oh, I need to advise Nikkes still, and then we'll do the event. And maybe push campaign, but I think I'm stuck on campaign. Hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. This is your reminder to drink water. Dude, my phone is blowing up. Let me take a look at it really quick. Oh, it's just a group chat. What do we go for here? This one, I guess. We are not picking up useful buffs. I definitely prioritize like straight up attack. Attack power is great. Reload time. The drain conversion, like the heal one, where you get damage or health back for all the damage you deal. If you have a lot of charge units, then charge speed buffs are great too. And sure, we'll spec up. SSR attack power, nice, that's perfect. That's like the best one in the game. Alright. This level, this power level against him is far less threatening. Level 5 though, that guy effed me up. Okay. Yes, definitely keep this high quality power one. SSR is pretty perfect. Alright, so let's do our arena runs really quick. Special arena's closed, so I have 4 rookie arena fights I can do. Let's just try and quick battle them. Yep, I can definitely take this guy. Nope. Yep, we'll take the easy win here. And we'll just go for another easy win. Okay, so that's everything I need to do here in the arc. Ooh, we got Road to Villain upgrades. What rewards do we get? Credits and elemental skill upgrades. Cool, cool. For inventory, nothing I need to do there. So let's advise. So I have Privity maxed at the moment. Eve maxed. Alice, I need to get her to 10.
지금 당장 토끼 씨랑 행복의 세계로 떠나면 안 되나요?
How I'm in arena above 1,000? I don't know. I just attack each day. There's no real secret. You just gotta like find matches you can win. Gotta talk to Drake. Oh, we can unfavorite Alice. Guess I can unfavorite Eve too. And Privity. I've gotten lucky to get some limit breaks on things. It's definitely going to be a long road getting over the 160 wall, but I have a decent start at it. I have 1 max limit break already. Ooh, leader. I need to talk to leader. One more, so we can talk to Miranda. I think I need to talk to Miranda because I'm going to try and get Miranda. Trying to get her treasure at some point, probably. So I got to build her up. I'm going to get masked on this account. Shh. We'll talk about her in the update video. Yes, we got masked on the account. Definitely a helpful upgrade for sure. Give her some upgraded armor. And we'll give Ein some upgrades. Noise gets an upgrade. Biscuit gets an upgrade. Everyone gets an upgrade. Wait. Yeah, Yulha. I guess we give her an upgrade. I need to get tactical Yunhua on this account. I do. Oh my god. Dude, I can't believe I pulled normal Yunhua. Like, the unit pool is so big. And yeah, I get normal Yunhua. Of course, I have a ton of launch units. Because reasons. We also got Bunny Soda. Not Bunny Soda. We got Soda. So that's kind of exciting. Got several new units. If I got tactical Yunhua on this account first, that would be crazy. At least I'd have her, though. Alright. So let's do the event. We're not doing the minigame. I mean, I'll do the minigame, but just, I'm going to quit out. My login stamp. Not a single pilgrim. I don't have a single pilgrim either, though. It's tough. It's tough. But you can still make great progress, as I am proving with this account. Pilgrims are great, but you don't need them to progress. Oh, you gotta run? Sorry, I didn't see Vermouth. Have a good night. My account looked close to yours, Ryan? What does it look like now? You said that like it didn't look close anymore. Oh, we already got our as much as we needed. All right, quick end. I started to get into the zone. I was playing. Oh no. Okay, can I upgrade anything? Trait refreshes. What is this? Barricade, HP. Expand inventory. That could be pretty good. We could get attack. Let's go for an attack upgrade. Can Vesti upgrade? I mean, there's a tactical upgrade Vesti, yeah. She's pretty good. Alright, challenge mode. Can I beat this? I don't know. Actually, I legit don't know if I can beat this or not. I think I should be able to, but Material H is kind of tough. Oof, he's lasering our faces. I lost my mouse for a second there. I was like, ah! I don't know where the mouse is. I can't aim at the turret. Alright, we got there, we got there. I was too scared for no reason. Your first pilgrim was Rapunzel? That was my first pilgrim as well, on my main account. She was very helpful in early game. Like, as a first pilgrim, it was kind of a W. Because, like, her healing was so OP. It let you just push things you would not be able to do at all. I have no bonus characters. That's what kind of hurts me, not getting enough currency. Just because I don't have the characters to use as bonus. Okay, what can we buy? Tickets, probably tickets. One ticket? Maximal is decent. She's more of a support buffer than, like a main DPS. More skill materials, nice. Dude, that next copy of Drake is a long ways away. Okay, did I go to the outpost? Did I collect my bulletin rewards? I don't know if I did or not. I did, okay. Can I level up? So we're level 121, which is pretty good. Yeah, we can level up. Ooh, we're just short on battle data. Sure, we'll use a little bit. Just because it's going to bother me to not have finished the cycle. There we go. Alright. So level what, 123 or something like that? Let's try some campaign. Okay, so we're in the middle of chapter 15. I might be hard stuck here for right now. So Alice has kind of been making it onto my main team just because the Alice Diary or whatever it's called has really incentivized like building Alice. And I mean, she is just a really strong unit anyway. But she's definitely become like a mainstay of my team for that reason. Because if I'm putting resources into her to complete the missions anyway, then, you know, might as well use her to push. Please die. This boss needs to die. Yes. Okay, we got there. We got there. All right. So getting a couple levels definitely helped. We were kind of on the edge there, but pushed through. By the way, we do still have Dragon Traveler coming up So once we finish on this alternate account, I will be switching over to Dragon Traveler. All right, is that just a shortcut that leads back? No, that's a brand new area. Okay, let's see if there's any relics in here. Here we go. Anniversaries are the best time to pick up pilgrims. Alright, I still haven't used any of my rental units. So if I do get stuck, we'll be able to push at least a bit more with them. Let's see how this goes without using them. You like screen shake? Yeah, I leave it on. I have it on in like a minor effect, but it's kind of fun. Liking the longer streams? Nice. Yeah, glad you guys are enjoying it. The new account has turned out to be pretty popular. I do think it is a good way for people to see kind of like what is possible with a low-level account. Oh, we're definitely going to need to use a rental unit. There's no way this is going to work. Yep, okay, alright. So, squad formation. And we will use just leader and see how that goes. Maybe we can just quick battle it. Yes, there we go. Outpost defense up. That's what we want to see. So, your number one priority as a new player is to get your outpost defense level up. And along with that, your Tactics Academy lessons completed. Those are your two highest priorities because that is what gives you the most AFK resources, which will ultimately make everything else faster in the long run. So get your outpost defense level up and finish your Tactics Academy. Beyond that, your next highest priority is to clear the 160 wall. And after that, it's just level up and, like, you know, use your resources in a smart way. Like, don't skill up a bunch of random units. Reminds you of how much pain in the early game was before having every Nikke built. Dude, it definitely is more challenging. But honestly, it's still like easy mode compared to playing the game on launch. Because not only do they give you more resources, like there's the Road to Villain, the Alice Diaries, more co-op, which is something that was not around when the game first launched. More raids, opportunities to get resources for batteries, like all this stuff didn't exist, right, when the game first launched. But not only that, but there's just better units in the pool, right? So you have the possibility of getting some more OP things that didn't exist before. And rental units did not exist. So I would not be able to do what I'm doing now when the game launched. Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. Is the stream still up? And you think about things like just the existence of like the collectibles. Even if you're not getting favorite items, that's a piece of equipment that you can put on any unit that just didn't exist before. So like literally from like day one, as soon as you get like a blue doll from anything, you can put that on your DPS, and that DPS is just a higher power level than the exact same unit that would have been possible to do at all when the game launched. So, like, there's just way more tools available to new players and way more ways to scale up your power. Good, good. We're good? We're not muted? Just someone's sound was messed up? What's up, K47994? Welcome to the stream. Where's that relic? Here we go. You got too many different devices connected. That's funny. Alright, so we probably just die here because we just pushed through a bunch of levels with using the free units or the rental units. But we'll see if we can clear this. Oh, I doubt it. It's one of these missions. Yeah, I think we're cooked, but we'll see what happens. This is going a lot better than I would have thought, to be honest. Ooh, we're doing the trick. We're doing the trick, guys. That helped us. I don't know if that'll help us actually clear, but it did help us. Ah, we're so close. Dang. I wish it ended like 1 second sooner. This is probably possible to beat, but I'm not going to mull over it. I think we got some equipment that we can put on. Is Privy Treasure good? Yes. Very good. I would put her in like top 3 treasure units. Top 5 treasure units. But yes, it's very good. Okay, what can we equip? Nothing that's like that important, to be honest, but some of our lesser used units will get some better equipment. Okay, union raid attacks. Time to get insta-wiped. But gotta get the attacks in. Should add my ult to the union. I will if we need to. I hope we don't need to though, because this account is so weak. But once it's stronger, if like we're ever missing a person, then I can add it. You'd asked earlier, but do you think you think I missed out? Treasure Privity, a DPS or support? She's both, because mine is only 10k more DPS over your maid mask, which is level 0 gear and only max blue collectible. I mean, she's both. It really depends, but yeah, Treasure Privity will buff your whole team and also do good damage. It's fine to do union raids even if you only do low damage. Yes, yes. If you are in a union and you are not attacking, everyone hates you. You should absolutely attack no matter what. Because even if you only add a little bit of damage, you're still adding to the total. Union raids are all about cumulative damage across the entire union. There's no downside to you attacking. Best tool for new players is Sparks' channel. Appreciate it. Glad it's helping people. Is made mass a pretty high DPS support then? I don't know, it might just be... I'm not sure what's going on there. I would expect Privity to outdamage her in pretty much any situation, but... Just build her. Yeah, the reload buff from Privity alone is very valuable, yeah. But, I mean, I guess, to answer your question, like, yeah, Maid Mast is a decent DPS as far as, like, a Burst 2 support goes. But, yeah, I would definitely still expect Privity to out-damage her pretty much no matter what. We got the two derpy submachine gun girls. Yeah, even if you get insta-wiped, just do it. Every little bit helps. Top 41%, guys. Let's go. Alright, inventory. Anything I should do in here? Probably should be doing things here. Let's go back to the outpost and see if I can level up more. Oh, I can do a Tactics Academy. Okay, perfect. Even better. Three healer team would be best for comfort for newer players. If I had a 3 healer team. But yeah, generally if you're a lower power account and you just want to survive, you do want some kind of like healers. Vic is right. In my case, literally my only healer is, well, Emma technically is kind of a healer, and then I have Naga. So I have very little healing capability on this account so far. Okay, so now I can't level this up more until I get through like halfway through 16. So I can feel free to just use my resources on leveling up my Nikkes instead of worrying about Tactics Academy. Ooh, but I don't have credits. Let's open some credits. Now I need battle data. What is this? Okay. Let's open some battle data. Was that enough? That was enough. Alright, we'll just leave it there for right now. What do I have in the command center? Music. I don't have an SR doll to give Alice, so I can't complete that. Lost Sector 8, I don't have access to that yet. I'm not powerful enough to clear Chapter 15. Again, I don't have an SR doll to give her, and then we're locked out of the other days. Okay. So, can we recruit anything? No. 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 Alright, let's do one single summon for the friendship pull. Dang, Marion watching at 4:30 a.m. in Germany. Well, have a good night and thanks for watching. That was a terrible summon. We got nothing. Okay. It's Dragon Traveler time. Haven't gotten to play Dragon Traveler on stream for quite a while. For those of you that were just here for Nikke, I will be making an update on the account that we just played at, coming out soon. And I will give a full breakdown of everything new, like what units I have and sort of like plans, next steps for the account. You guys who are watching on stream right now got a little sneak preview. Pull for Summer Anise, yeah. I considered it, honestly. Like, she would be worth it, but obviously, we're going to get new summer units, which I would probably immediately regret having pulled for Anise. Hey, we just got a sub. Thank you. I don't know why it didn't pop up. I heard it, but Marion subscribed on YouTube. Thank you. We got the alert sound and not the actual visual notification. Why is this weird? Is it not loading? All right, hold on. Let's restart it. Dragon Traveler's doing Dragon Traveler things. It never wants to load the first time. Maybe we won't be playing Dragon Traveler. It's still not loading. Hello? It's kind of a problem. It's really unreliable. Just in the last, like, update, I don't know why. It's like it just won't connect. Who's likely to get a summer skin? Naga. Who would be a character you'd love to see to get one, even if not the same as first part of the question? Who would I like to see get one? Cinderella, but I know she's not going to get one because she's getting the fan vote one. But Cinderella would be really good. Dude, it's not loading. Look at this. It's just sitting here saying loading resources and then not loading resources. I hate this game. Like, I don't know why it's so unreliable with loading nowadays. The devs need to fix this. And I was playing this morning. It worked. So it's not like it never works. I don't know why it's so janky. Let me launch Nikkes again really quick. Did anything weird happen? Oh my god, finally. This is like the 4th or 5th time restarting it. World Cup time. Dude, that was the last time. I was going to give up and just end the stream if it didn't work that time. You'd love to see Summer Crown or Summer Viper or Jackal. Jackal was kind of like a good sleeper pick. I like the idea of Jackal. Oh, let me change the stream info. Hold up. We are playing... Dragon Traveler. There we go. Okay. So, I pushed as far as I can in the campaign, so we can't get any further on that. I've done a lot of these dailies already. I've not done these, so let's get the Wormbone Ruins going in the background. Am I pulling for Talos? I am definitely pulling for Talos. Yes. I don't have a lot of resources because I didn't play for a whole week, and so definitely got behind on collecting resources. But I will use everything I have to get as much of Talos as I can. Because according to all the Asian server players in Taiwan and CN, he's like the best DPS in the game. And then we're probably getting Artemis, a new EX unit, right after her, I guess. Ooh, nice, we cleared it. Okay, let's just minimize this and go to something else. So definitely a lot of power coming into the game. Fortunately, Artemis and Talos use 2 different currencies, so that's good at least. I'm a lot more prepared for Artemis than I am for Talos. I have a decent stockpile, but I wish I had a lot more. Okay, so let's do PvP. So we'll just sweep those 5 really quick. And then, let's see, Cloud Clash isn't happening. This is happening. Oh, okay, we can get plus 12 a day just by quick clearing this guy? Yeah, let's do it. Another easy plus 12. Yep, we'll take that one too. And another probably pretty easy plus 12, but I do need to adjust my teams this time. But actually I'll leave them just as they are. Wow, okay, triple win. So last week I finally got my first Final Evolution Dragon. Pretty exciting. So we got 2-star Max Evo Red Dragon, and I'm getting close on the blue one. Also, finally got my green dragon to stage 2. And we'll soon be getting the bone dragon to stage 2. But I need to get more stones, so I need to save up for these, because I think I only have 2 for the bone dragon. And I need 6. Nikkes Tetris? What are we talking about? Gotta put the child to bed? Yeah, alright, have a good night, Sudden. I've been saving money for Artemis since you started and will probably try to Div 6? You're gonna do Division... Dude, Divine 6 is crazy. I'm gonna use everything I have for her. She is my most anticipated unit. Favorite one in the game. But Divine 6 is pretty wild. Good luck to you, man. Dude, the full Evo dragons are so good. The other thing that kind of concerns me right now is that I'm so close to completing this Golden Clover event, but I'm slightly short, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. Because that'll be a huge waste to have not gotten it. And I just have tomorrow to finish it. We're probably going to lose this round. It's close. Dude, Agrius putting in work. Oh, we got there. Dude, we were underpowered. I'm surprised we got that win. That was pretty good. Hey Vic, are you still in chat? How are you doing in Dragon Traveler? I feel like I haven't been keeping up on like anything with Dragon Traveler as far as like where people are at with their accounts. I see Dr. Jiggles post a lot. I know he's doing very well. But that's kind of... I see Fangor post sometimes too, but that's about it. Ooh, this one might be a loss, but I don't know. We have a better team. They have the power advantage. Oh, we obliterated them. Power does not mean everything, I guess. Okay. Grab our rewards. A very successful PvP day. Ooh, 679, not bad for an auction dividend. All right, resonance up to 111. 111. Only on 2 types, though. We're still going. That's crazy. Okay. I need to do Trial by Fire. I gave up on Colosseum. I haven't done the last, like, 2 Colosseum seasons. It's kind of a waste of resources, but I don't know. Just feeling kind of burnt out. There's too much to do, man. There's too much to do. So despite my better judgment, I've continued playing Bloodborne. Most of you guys probably didn't even know I was playing Bloodborne in the first place. But last weekend, I started playing Bloodborne. I'm kind of a big fan of like cosmic horror, Lovecraftian kind of stuff. And Elden Ring is one of my favorite games of all time. And I just generally like challenging action games. And I've had Bloodborne downloaded through like a free PlayStation Plus or whatever it's called download for like the last 3 years. But I never actually played it. And I was like, you know what? Now's the time. I'm going to play it. And it is brutal, I have to say. As someone who's beaten a lot of difficult games, including other FromSoft stuff, like even the DLC of Elden Ring and stuff, Bloodborne has been very challenging. I've started to get the hang of it. I got absolutely clapped. Like, I died to the first boss, the Cleric Beast, more times than I can even count. And I was like, I can't go out like this. I have to beat this Cleric Beast. It feels ridiculous that I can't beat this. And so I persevered, you know, learned, and eventually I beat the Cleric Beast. And I was like, maybe I'm just done with this game, you know? Maybe that's it. I don't need to like play the whole game. But it kind of got its hooks into me, and I've continued playing. So I've beaten a second boss as well. And kind of enjoying it. It like takes a while, I think, to... It's a very unique game. Like, even among so-called Souls-likes and any other, like, character action games, Bloodborne is very unique. Because it's kind of like slow-paced and no action canceling like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. But at the same time, you actually have to play a lot more aggressively, and like you don't die as easily. And if you like pull back too often, you end up dying, as opposed to if you just like return fire and attack, you can stay alive. And that took a lot to get used to. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm committed to like beating the whole game or not, but so far, I'm still playing, and it's I hesitate to say fun, but it's been interesting. I'm enjoying it enough to continue. Sony needs to stop being shitheads and let FromSoft port Bloodborne to PC so you can play it. I mean, Sony owns it, so they're just never going to do that. What's crazy, though, is that they're never doing either a remaster or a sequel. Like, that would sell so well. It would just be the easiest way to print money if Sony... Like, I mean, I don't know if it's a FromSoft issue that they just don't want to bother making a Bloodborne 2, or if it's Sony, or both. But the demand for a second Bloodborne is so high. First Berserker Kazan on hard mode, your first playthrough, which was mostly fun and challenging to tell. I haven't played it, but I heard it's a pretty good game, and I bet it was challenging. Kind of like Sekiro, making you learn how to rhythm block and so on. Yeah, I think it also has its own one. Although I have to say, personally, I think I'd probably be pretty good at Sekiro. I mean, I know it's an extremely challenging game, so I'm not saying I'd just like stomp it, but I think I'd be a lot better at Sekiro than I have been at Bloodborne. Because I really mastered like Stellar Blade, and I really enjoy parry mechanics in any game that I play. And so like that's like exactly what Sekiro is doing, right? I'm sure it would be hard, but I think I wouldn't have to learn in the same way as I have had to for Bloodborne. Also, having just gotten the Platinum Trophy for Black Myth Wukong, and then the next game that I'm playing now being Bloodborne, it really reaffirms what I thought, how like Black Myth Wukong is not that hard. Like it's it's not an easy game. It definitely has its challenges, but like comparatively speaking, like there's a huge gap in like the difficulty. However, I probably had more fun playing Black Myth Wukong than I have so far with Bloodborne. All right, let's do these limited ones. Can I actually complete it? I'm so close. You would say Stellar Blade modeled itself somewhat off of Sekiro? Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see like a commonality there. Oh my god, I'm so close, it's ridiculous. How can I be that close? And Stellar Blade is one of my favorite games of all time. So like I said, I really enjoy like that parrying type of combat. Yeah, I mean, as far as a Bloodborne remake, I think maybe they're kind of burned by like the Demon Souls remake, because everyone hates that one. So maybe they just don't want to trust another one of their games to another studio to get a remake of. But I think FromSoft themselves should definitely be working on a Bloodborne 2. You're working on 100%ing Stellar Blade, but you don't want to do the soda cans? I kind of thought it was fun looking for the soda cans myself, but I can see how some people might find that tedious. Your PC couldn't handle Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong is very technically demanding for sure. Like your system, I mean, anything running on Unreal 5 is hard to run, and Wukong, I mean, because you're gonna want like a high frame rate with it, with that kind of game, and it's gonna be tough. I can definitely see why that didn't work out if you don't have a high-end new PC. Okay, are we done? Are we done? I wanna get the end of it. Do I have any normal ones? I have 4. Did that finish it? Oh my god, that finished it. Holy cow. You can see how close I was. Okay. It's not wasted. Thank god. I've never been that close to finishing an event before. Like, I've always made sure I finish it, and I have, like, quite a bit left over. That was scary. Literally 4 normal summons made the difference. And I have 0 currency now for it. So I'm trying to save up to find the skill haste one. Sadly, it was in the rotation just recently, but I did not have 60 clovers at the time. So I'm just going to be waiting for a while. After I get the skill up one, then I'll probably go back to the Calamity Halkins. What am I doing? And get the dragon. Or Hydra or whatever. But at the moment... I just have the drain aura for the UR one. which of course I have on every single dragon, because it's kind of OP. But then I need the skill haste, which will also go on everyone. Can we upgrade this? No. Okay. I need these too. But I'm trying to get Dragon Evo Stones, that's why I've been slacking on this, and I only have 2 unlocked. Alright guys, I know this was kind of like a brief time with Dragon Traveler. Oh, you know what, actually? Let's do Trials by Fire. Let's do Trials by Fire. I need to do this. Okay. And we should be able to just kind of like mindlessly go through this. We can keep talking about why FromSoft hasn't made another Bloodborne. It's getting a little dark though, let me let some light in. Riptor says, I don't mind collectibles, but Stellar Blade is a decent game, but you have a big issue with how the dodge window is unfairly small, so it just annoys you. Hopefully Blood Rain fixes it. I mean, I think it's just a really challenging game, you know? So, you know, like dodge and parry to get like your perfects are, it just takes a lot of progress. Which is not going to be for everybody, you know? So that's understandable. I would remind everybody to hydrate, but I just ran out of water. I need to hydrate. So we'll have to wait until we finish off these Trial by Fire stages, and then that'll be my prize, a glass of water. Hey, if you've been enjoying the stream, I would really appreciate a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. It definitely helps me out. Helps you see the videos in your feed too, which is kind of a big deal because even really big channels sometimes get lost because the algorithm just decides you haven't clicked on enough of them, or other channels are putting out videos and it just gets lost. So anything you can do, like liking the video, will help you see the content that you want to see. I would have to say for my personal style, and there's a lot of different builds that you can do with equipping different exosuits onto Eve in Stellar Blade, but for my personal style, I heavily favored parries, and I went all in on, I did a very, like, glass cannon, like, I could get one shot by bosses pretty frequently, or at least go down in 2 hits, because I put all of my equipment into making perfect dodges, perfect parries, and then, like, offensive abilities. And I would parry way more than dodging. I would dodge if it was an unparryable move, obviously, but otherwise I would just parry, because it, like, takes down their, what is it called? I don't know, stance meter, or poise, or whatever. And so I would just parry, 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 like, pretty much no matter what, and that was, like, my style of play. Nope, I want to be over there. You know, it's funny. You are definitely not the first person to say that Raven gave them a problem. And it's funny. I don't know if you've watched all my videos, so maybe I'm just repeating things that you already know. But like, Raven was easy for me, and I don't know why. But this happened with a lot of bosses. I would find the supposedly like hard bosses easy, and that I would be like extremely challenged by some of the easy bosses. Like that horse guy that charges at you, that was my worst nightmare. I don't know how to explain why. You just remember dying to Scarlet like 4 times in a row. Yeah, dude, so her, yeah, she was tough, because she did have a couple different moves that would force you to do one thing or another. I don't remember the details, but yeah, she was challenging because of that. And towards the very end, she has that combo where you have to parry like 6 or 7 attacks in a row, where she just like blinks in and out through the darkness. And as someone who is like really into parrying, that wasn't too bad for me, but it did take me a few times to get through it. And I imagine players that weren't like heavy parry playstyle probably got like completely wrecked by that attack a lot. Started watching me like 2 months ago. Oh, okay, cool. Well, glad you found my channel, and thanks for watching whatever you have. But yeah, definitely a big fan of Stellar Blade, and I had the Platinum Trophy, but even like more than the Platinum Trophy, I've done like literally everything possible to do in that game. I've played through the whole game 4 times, I believe, and of course done all the DLC and gotten all the like random little secrets and stuff on it too. Definitely looking forward to Blood Rain. The Stalker Desert, I don't remember what that was beyond annoying, and Raven. Yeah, most people will say that Raven was one of the hardest ones for them. I don't know what the Stalker is that you're... Oh, wait. I know what the Stalker is. The second match. Okay, when you're in the desert. He is kind of tough. That's true. The only other Nikkei YouTuber you watch is Aizen? Huh, I actually don't know who that is. That's kind of surprising. I don't really watch other content, but I generally know who the other Nikkei content creators are, but I haven't actually heard of them. He does more shit posts and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I haven't heard of him. But, that's cool. Adam pisses you off more than Raven for some reason. Oh, dude. The Elder Natiba, I think, is one of the hardest bosses in all of video games. Like, no joke. I think, like, when you play it on, like, hard mode boss challenge, I think he's insane. He's totally insane. I think that's the hardest boss for me in general in the game. And I think the only other boss fight that I've personally found... Obviously, there's a lot of games I haven't played. And there's a lot of really hard games out there. But for me personally, of games that I've played, the only boss that I think I've found more difficult than the Elder Natiba was Promised Consort Radahn. Which might just be the most difficult thing in video games in general. Struggling with Juggernaut? Juggernaut hits hard, I do remember that. And some of his moves are kind of delayed, so he'll kind of like fake you out because he has like a long wind up on some of his stuff. Okay. Aizen does like lore and random stuff like that. Sounds fun. Yeah, yeah. I played it right away, so pre-patch. I haven't even played him post-patch. I assume he's probably still very challenging. But I did hear they improved some things, like they took out some of the light effects, because half the time you like couldn't tell what was happening. It was like there's just so much light shit happening. Is like it was insane. But even beyond that kind of stuff, you know, it's easy to complain about that kind of stuff. He was still just an extremely hard boss. Like, he'd hit so hard and was just so aggressive. It was pretty nuts. Like, he was just, I would say, 10x harder than any other Elden Ring boss. And that might sound ridiculous, but I don't even think that's an exaggeration, okay? I'm not like someone who does challenge runs or like a professional Souls or like, you know, speed run player or anything like that. But I'm decent at these games. Most of, I would say like 90% of the DLC bosses in Elden Ring, I beat on my second or first try. Famously, I beat Melania on my second try ever. Promise Consort Radahn took me like multiple days. Probably like, I don't know, somewhere between 60 to 70 attempts to beat him. It's just completely nuts. Well, we are blazing through these trial by fire stages. Usually, you can kind of do whatever you want until you get to the last stage, and then the last stage, maybe you have to change your team. That's been my experience so far. Alright, so up to 5. Almost there. Dude, that last enemy refused to die. He was like 1v6ing me for like a solid 10 seconds there. What is this team that I'm using, by the way? Like, I feel like I have like the most random units right now. It's been working though. Raven did have long combos, yeah. It's true. She would like attack and attack and attack, like pretty long. Alright, we are wrapping it up. So let's check in on our Nikkes poll. I'm going to end the poll right now. So we got quite a few votes. 46 votes. Maid actually tied with Bunny at 48%. Schoolgirl got a measly 4% of the votes. So yeah, I mean, I could tell just from comments that not a lot of people were voting Schoolgirl, and that looks like that's true. I didn't expect Bunny and Maid to be like exactly tied though. It's gonna be close. A lot of people in my comments said they're voting Maid. Someone earlier said JP is voting for Bunny. But at least in my small sample size in my community, they are neck and neck. That's crazy. All right, last stage. I think we'll probably lose here, but we'll see what happens. We'll have to switch the team, I think. Although we're kind of crushing them. Maybe I will just beat this with this random team on the first try. Alright, hey. There you go. Cool, we got our 5 summon tickets. That's what we were here for. Is there something I need to pick up here? No. Alright, that is a wrap. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Been a great stream as usual. Nice to play some Dragon Traveler again. It's been quite a while. And yeah, if you haven't already, give the stream a like if you want to see the next one. Subscribe. And thanks for watching. All the follows on Twitch as well. Hope you guys have a great night or morning or whatever time of day it is, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.